How's it going, everyone? In today's video, we will be putting every Skylander swap for Skylander in a tier list. I know it's been a while since my last tier list like this with Giants, but I've decided to delay this video until after I finish the Swap Force Nuzlocke, just to make sure I wouldn't have any new opinions on a Skylander in this roster. Spoiler alert, I do. If you haven't watched it already, I push you to watch my Nuzlocke videos, which is right here on YouTube. Also, link for my Discord is in the description where we discuss all things Skylanders. I have votes on Discord for who will be in my Nuzlocks, and you can even give me suggestions on what types of videos I should make next. Anyways, back to the ranking. Starting out in the air element, we have Boomjet. Fun fact, Boomjet was the only swapper I didn't have during the 2013-2014 era. I got him around 2022 and have zero regrets with that purchase. Although his top half is mediocre in my eyes, I absolutely believe his bottom half is literally top 5 in this game. With his jet, he can use it as a projectile shooter and a speed boost, two of the best things that you can get in Skylanders combat. His damage is pretty solid, and his upgrades keep him feeling fresh. A tier, easily. Next we have Free Ranger. This was a Skylander I had very early on, and I've always been impressed. The more I use him and his combat, the less impressed I am with his damage, but doesn't make him bad by any means. He's very fast paced, and his design is absolute peak, and his spinning ability is great against enemies. I think I'm going to put him around B tier. I think that's solid for him. Next we have Popthorn. Popthorn is just an amazing core. This is really what you want out of Skylanders cores. I love Skylanders that have two different modes, similar to Deep Dive Gilgrunt, for example. His inflated and deflated mode have whole different attacks, which almost makes it feel like you're getting two Skylanders for the price of one. I feel like he's a very cute Skylander, but he packs a very big punch. I feel like I'm going to put him in like low S tier, but for now, he's definitely going S tier. They really cooked with air here, if you can't tell. Next up, we have Scratch. Unfortunately, this is the first Skylander in this ranking series that I do not have, but I have seen plenty of gameplay from her to get the full story. Her moveset plays on her cat-like abilities with her laser pointer attack, for example, and she's very quick and a versatile core. Her price online is absurd, and I think it is the most expensive figure, either her or Doomstone, in Swap Force. But does she live up to that hype of being so expensive? I would say no. So I feel like I'm going to put her B tier, probably underneath Free Ranger. Starting us out with the Earth element, we have Doomstone. If you watch my Nuzlocke, you know that Doomstone actually died level 1. But this was definitely my fault, as I was just rusty with Swap Force and hadn't played any Skylanders games for a couple of months. I love his Medusa shield, and I do think his attacks are great, but his bottom half seems to leave himself open for attacks very often. Design-wise, with his figure and moveset, this is easy A or S, but with reliability and damage, I feel like I'm going to take him down to C tier. Next, we have Rebel Rouser. This is a Skylander. I'm not going to lie, I haven't used since 2014, so I am a little rusty with him, but I have watched gameplay videos ever since, just to make sure my younger self's opinion was valid, and it was. Rebel Rouser packs a punch, but is just very slow and leaves himself open to damage many times as he's winding up with his hammer. Although I'm not going to put him in F tier, he definitely deserves a low D tier. Next up we have Scorp. This is a Skylander that I used to like a lot as a kid, but as I've used him in this decade, I've realized that his moveset's kind of bland. It feels like it just needs more, but it missed the mark. This is just about as average as a Skylander as it gets on this list. So for that, I feel like I'm going to put him above Doomstone because he is more reliable, but he's definitely going to be in that C tier. Next up, we have Slobbertooth, which everyone calls him Walmart Bash because he kind of looks like him and his moveset's very similar. But yeah, he just kind of missed the mark with him, and he just feels like an uninteresting copy of a peak design in SSA with Bash. If his moveset was super unique, I give him the benefit of the doubt, or if he was super strong. So for that, I feel like I'm going to put him D tier underneath Rebel Rouser. Starting us out in the fire element, we have Blast Zone. A starters pack Skylander that truly gives me the nostalgia feeling. But today's ranking doesn't involve nostalgia. So will he live up to my expectations with his moveset and damage? Yes. I've seen multiple people rank him low, which I truly just do not understand why. He has a great design, great moveset, good mobility, and good damage with his bomb throw. This is an easy A grade for me. I don't understand where the hate is coming from. Probably below Boom Jet, but I mean both like bomb or I think it's jet swap zones Skylanders are awesome. After that we have Firecracken. This is a Skylander that some people are not a big fan of, but I truly love him. His moveset and attacks are so fast, and with all like the colors and stuff, it's almost overstimulating, but I just see it as a lot of fun. The theme of the Chinese dragon is amazing, and I adore his Chinese dragon like puppet move. But yeah, I mean, I really love this Skylander so much, I'm gonna put him in low S tier. I think is fair for him. Next up, we have Frino. I was so disappointed with this Skylander. First, I dislike Skylanders that you have to charge up to get to their enraged mode, kind of similar with Lobstar. It makes their regular mode almost feel weak, and when you charge up, you're susceptible to taking so many hits while you're charging up. And just like Hothead, I very much dislike his motorcycle move. It's uninteresting and hard to control, and really, if I wanted a close combat Skylander that was good, I'll just use Slam Bam. I'm putting him in low D tier, even below Slobber Trap. Honestly, should I put him F? No, I'll put him D, above Slobbertooth, I think is fair. Finally, for the fire element, we have Smolder Dash. This is such an underrated fire Skylander. Her Fire Scythe ability is so great for damage, and her upgrades keep her moveset feeling fresh. This is a Skylander that was great for combos and will create high damage to the playing field, especially with her raining down sun. A tier. I feel like I'm going to put him at the low A tier, but she's still definitely an A tier. I feel like that's valid for her. To start out the life element, we have Bumble Blast. If you watch my Nuzlocke streams at all, you know where I'm putting him. Being able to walk around while you spray honey and have the bees lock on to enemies is literal aimbot, and it should be illegal. Easy high S tier, nothing else to say, he's just awesome. Next up, we have Gorilla Drilla. Gorilla Drilla is just very disappointing, honestly. To be honest, the digging is the worst swap ability and causes the Skylanders to be very tanky and slow. And that would be fine with me if tanky and slow meant he was very powerful, but he's just truly not unless he sends in his minions. I feel like I'm going to have to put him in F tier. I think he might be the only F tier of Swap Force, we'll see. Next up we have Stink Bomb, who, fun fact, was voiced by Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob. I feel a lot of nostalgia with Stink Bomb because it feels like he was everywhere in promotional material in 2013. Overall, I felt a little disappointed with Stink Bomb, but it's not like he's bad at all. I love his ninja skunk design. I do feel like he does enough damage to be useful. This is just a tough swap lineup just because it feels like all the swap characters are just such great designs and such great movesets. So I feel like I'm going to put him around B tier. Above Scratch, below Free Ranger, I feel like is fair. Next up, we have Zulu. This is a very interesting Skylander. I remember being sucked into the character at first because him summoning animals and using it in his moveset seems so unique, but to be honest, he's not strong enough for it to work. I do love, though, how his dog digs up food so he can get more health. I'm going to put him high D or low C? I think low C is fine for him. To start out the magic, we have Dunebug. If you guys watch my Nuzlocke, I mean, pre-December 2025 me, I would have put him in F tier, high F tier, probably above Gorilla Drilla immediately. But if you watch my Nuzlocke, you know I can't put him here. I was truly shocked of how simple yet fun his moveset is. Rolling enemies into a ball is just so much fun, and his primary shooting is very quick. Unfortunately, he isn't the best at handling large enemies. C tier. Actually, above Zulu, above Doomstone. I feel like he's a better simplicity than Scorp, so high C tier I feel like is fair for him. Next up, we have Hootloop. I know that Hootloop has his fans, but I'm not one of them. He's a worse teleporter than Night Shift, and his shooting is the same amount of damage as Dunebug, but it feels like it's slower. D tier. below Rebel Rouser. Actually, no, above Rebel Rouser, just because he can teleport. Next up is Star Strike. I remember both me and my dad when we were younger didn't truly understand to use her moveset correctly, but boy do I now. Star Strike with her energy striking ability is all about timing, and to hit the energy beam at the exact right time. If not, you're not using her to the best of her abilities. Low A tier, I feel like the bottom there is good. Next up is Trap Shadow. Trap Shadow is just like a nothing sandwich type of Skylander. Nothing really stands out for me, but to be honest, he would have been a great Dark Skylander. He just has like basic sneak like abilities, so nothing really stands out. I'm gonna put him low C tier, below Scorp, like right in the middle. To start out the tech element, we have the worst tech element in this roster, unfortunately. Countdown. He just leaves a lot to be desired, to be honest. His moveset is kind of boring other than him shooting out his head, and the rocket output damage is slow. I do love his soccer skin, or like his soccer variant though. High D tier. Above Hulu. Yeah, right there. Next up we have the GOAT Magna Charge. Magna Charge is just a Skylander I have never seen someone rank low. He truly has it all. Speed, long range, high damage laser, Magna that can pick up enemies and throw them off the map. Vicarious Visions was truly cooking with him. Only thing that sometimes sucks is the laser cooldown, but this is just an easy S tier. For now, at the top. Next up, we have Spyrise. Spyrise was a Skylander I haven't played well with, but I think I just need to give him more chances. I've watched enough gameplay to witness the strength and uniqueness of his moveset. And it's also awesome he can float in the sky to avoid enemy damage. A tier. Let's put him... Yeah, he's definitely A tier. Star Strike, Smolder Dash. I'm gonna put him right there. I feel like it's fair. Next up, we have Windup. I could say so much about Windup. He's just really what you're looking out of a core. He's so fast paced. The toy like aspect was like just done perfectly with his moveset and his design. And yeah, you truly just can't go wrong with him. It's so much fun like hitting the enemies up in the air and just keeping them up as you keep hitting them multiple times. So this is just an easy S tier. Above Popthorn, but below Bumble Blast. To start out the Undead element, we have Grim Creeper. This has always been a Skylander I adore. I think he's the better alternative to Igniter, actually, as the Spirit leaves his armor similar to Igniter, but almost feels faster paced. W design, too. Low A tier. Let's put him low A tier. I think just like the bottom, but yeah, great Skylander. Next up is Night Shift, and boy, I just adore him. Vicarious Visions knew they were cooking with his swapper. His teleporting ability is just so quick, and his boxing ability is just perfect. A vampire boxer that can have multiple lives is just so unique for the time of Skylanders, and always felt fresh when you played him back in 2013. S tier. Let's put him S tier, above Popthorn, below Windup, I feel like is fair. And next up is my GOAT Rattleshake. Anytime I played Skylanders PvP, I would run Rattleshake literally every single time and win. My brother and father would run Drobot and Magna Charge, so the tertiary Venom Snake would slow down their shooting as I would just wreck their health with the Venom. Since like the Venom slowed down their shooting, so they just weren't able to stop me. It has a fast shooting primary, a poison tertiary, and a secondary that does knockback damage. And he's a cowboy snake. I was absolutely obsessed with him and his quick draw variant, and he didn't disappoint. Easiest S tier and will be the top of this list for sure. Next up, we have Roller Brawl. Roller Brawl is actually a Skylander I didn't have for a while, and she is just so much fun. She's such fast paced. She's very like roller derby, almost. Her moveset has that theme to it, and the vampire just like peak design. Nothing crazy though, in my opinion. So I will put her top of B. Actually, I'll put her below Free Ranger. But she is a lot of fun. I'll give her that. For our final element, water, we start with Freeze Blade. Another high-speed swapper that just keeps you on your toes. His design is great, damage is good, and speed is deadly. A tier. Let's put him above Blast Zone, above Spyrise, below Boom Jets? No, below Spyrise, I think is good. Yeah. Next up is Punk Shock, who I actually never used until my Swap Force Nuzlocke. People compare her to Zap all the time, but people should be comparing Zap to her. She's a long range and stronger version and stuns enemies way better than Zap did. I think I'm gonna put her in A tier. Above Free Blade. I think I'm gonna put her right here is fair. Next up is Riptide. Ugh, what a bland and just bad Skylander. Riptide always stands out as just the oddball in his group, and he just feels off, which I know like his character like basically came from Skylander Shapeshifters, which was like a pre-Skylander swap. It was basically Swap Force before Swap Force was the thing. And I think it's fun how he uses different fish in his moveset. And I do like how he has like that Orca Slam. But that's about it. I mean, I think I'm gonna put him in F tier, honestly. Either low D or high F, but I think I'm gonna put him high F. Yeah, it's just not for me. Finally, we have our cover starter pack boy, Washbuckler. This guy was everywhere on promotional material, and let me tell you, he did not disappoint. He has so many cool abilities and very unique for a starter pack Skylander, where very often with starter pack Skylanders, it makes them feel like their movesets are basic, so the beginners can master them very quickly. Although Washbuckler is fine with just his basic slashing and tentacle roll ability, his upgrades is where he truly shines. Easy A tier. I'll put him right above his other starter pack buddy, Blast Zone. Well, here's the tier list, guys. Swap Force will always have a special place in my heart because it was the most Skylanders I collected back in the day. Most I played of all the games, and this was at a time and point where Skylanders wasn't oversaturated and there was no end in sight for this giant franchise. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. See ya!